When I first started publishing, I thought everything was about the book. I've learned since then that your journey, my journey, your journey is just as interesting to readers as your stories are. People want to see behind the curtain. They want to know what sparked an idea, what almost made you quit, what kept you writing anyway. That is content that connects with readers because readers don't just want your book, they want you. That is what social media is all about, right? Hey everyone, I'm Melissa Bourbon, bestselling author, writing coach, founder of Writer Spark Academy. Welcome back to Marketing Monday. This month, we're talking about story driven marketing. Last week, we talked about using emotion to sell your stories. Today, I'm showing you how to turn your own writing journey into content that builds loyal, long term readers. Let's take a look at why your journey matters. So, think of your writing journey like a living story that your audience gets to follow. They get to learn about you. It gives readers something to root for. You are the thing that they're rooting for. People love progress. They want to see you drafting and struggling and celebrating and finishing. And then when you share those moments, you're not bragging, you're just letting readers kind of be part of your world. They're walking alongside you. And that turns another author post into a story I care about because you are somebody that they care about now. Again, that is what social media is about and making connections. That is what your newsletter is about, making connections with readers. There are 3 stages of shareable journey content. Here's how I break it down. First is the beginning. What sparked a book idea? So share the real human seed behind your story. I saw a news story in the Denver airport about bad acts by a funeral home director. That sparked the entire story for one of my cozy mystery books. And I have shared that, and it's super interesting. I've also been to a nudist resort for another story, for another book, and that's super interesting to people. Next is to share the middle. What are you learning? Show your progress, your doubt, your breakthroughs. Readers love seeing the messy middle. It makes them trust you. Third is the end. What changed during this process? Talk about what finishing this book taught you, especially if it's your first book, or what you discovered about yourself or your characters. These learning moments are something that readers love to connect with because these are human experiences. Each of these stages can lead to, ready-made story posts for Pinterest, for Facebook, for wherever you want to market. And of course, for your newsletter. Remember to watch this video about how your newsletter is your actual number one asset. Now, you don't want to overshare. You don't have to bare your whole soul. You just have to give a taste, give a little bit. Share some emotion, but not every single detail. If you're stuck, if you're not sure what to actually share, think about these prompts. What is one lesson that writing this draft is teaching me? What surprised me about my character this week? What is something I wish I'd known before starting this story? These are just a couple of the kinds of posts that people respond to because they feel authentic and not staged. You can write blog posts about this and newsletter content and then direct Pinterest pins to your newsletter landing page and to those blog posts. So once you get people onto your website, you prompt them to join your newsletter. You're building these relationships. When I was first drafting The Bibliomancer's Daughter, which is the first book in my Book Magic novel series, I posted a short update about the moment the theme clicked. I had these aha moments and I wrote about them. And the main idea there was that books can hold more than words. They can hold memories. They can hold stories. Well, that single post became a pin, and that pin became widely shared because it wasn't about me selling the book. It was about me discovering a big piece of the story and inviting readers to feel that spark right alongside me. All right, I have some action steps for you, Marketing Monday action steps. Here's your challenge this week. Write a 1 paragraph, just short, 1 paragraph origin story for the current book or story that you're working on. Take that story and create a Pinterest pin or a short post about something you learned while writing. And then 3, end with a feeling, not a pitch. Once you make connections with people, you're bringing them into your world and they will become readers. You don't have to do a hard sell. You'll start seeing engagement from readers who are connecting with your authenticity, not your pitches, your hard sells. And that's it. Start sharing your stories. Next week, we're going to explore the hero's journey as a marketing framework. You'll learn how to make readers the hero of your brand story. Remember to check out my Pinterest Power for Authors course. And until next time, keep writing, keep sharing, keep pinning, keep inviting readers into your world. I'll see you next time.
Never needed Poppy's blessing, no. You need keep working just to get it, though. I know she carried your whole world.